Yo, what is good everybody? What is popping, y'all? My name is James, aka your boy Jonesy, and welcome to Growth Spurt. My video podcast is where I talk about different experiences that I've gone through in my life in the hopes that you may be able to learn or realize something about yourself that you can then take and apply into your everyday personal and professional life. Today we're going to be talking about video games and finding a balance for a better life. If you're anything like me, you know how addicting video games can be. Being able to immerse yourself in just an entirely different world, being able to do stuff that you would never dream about doing in real life, it's so much fun, but it's also real easy to dedicate so much time to that you're completely neglecting all of your other responsibilities. We need to start with prioritizing. Maybe video games is your priority. You're an esports player, or maybe your life is literally just all gaming, but is that really all you're kind of getting out of your life? Just kind of sit in front of a screen playing video games? We need to be prioritizing the different things in life. I know for myself, there are really three big things that are huge in my life right now: relationships, job, creation. All three of those things are very big commitments. If you know anything about relationships, I'm not sure how old you are, but those can be hard. Whether it's romantic relationship, just a casual platonic friendship, you know what I'm talking about? Like it's hard to maintain those things. So you need to make sure that you're prioritizing those things based off of what's most important for you. I've communicated with everybody in those fields what's going on with me and where my head is at. For my employers at my job, they know I have a Twitch stream, they know I have YouTube, they know what I'm doing. My girlfriend, she knows that, hey, Sundays, those are my Twitch stream days, you know? So on Sundays from 1 to 7 o'clock p.m. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. But at the same time, I would hope that you guys understand that, like, I have these other things in life and I do my best to communicate in the Discord and on the streams and stuff like that. Like, hey, this is what's going on with me. I've got to change my plans sometimes just so that everybody is in the loop. So start with prioritizing what's most important with you. If you're able to do that, it's gonna make the rest of this process so much easier. Number two, after you're prioritizing, that you are setting clear boundaries. You cannot just be sitting down at your computer for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours at a time without taking any sort of break. I'm not saying that you can't have an extended gaming period or extended gaming session, but if you're not taking any sort of break in between that time, what are you really gaining out of that gaming session? Caleb and I, the other day, or just yesterday, we were on a call for like 7 or 8 hours, but we weren't sitting at the desk that entire time. I was stepping away, walking around, went outside a couple times. He went out to talk with his family, so that way you're not just there sitting in your chair kind of. That's just, first of all, bad for your posture. If your posture is bad, that's honestly going to affect so many other things in your life, such as breathing. It's so hard to breathe if you're just kind of slouched out like this, and so you can hear the change in my voice. Please just set boundaries for yourself. Make sure that you're not committing 100% of your time into just your gaming. Take breaks. Be responsible. That leads me to number two. What are you going to be doing whenever you're taking these breaks? I would highly recommend, if you're not already, being physically active. Guys, the benefits of working out is absolutely incredible. As somebody who's been working out for 2 years consistently, it's probably one of the best things that I've ever, or best decisions that I have made in my life. The confidence boost that I have gotten just from knowing that I'm going to the gym and doing something for myself, that alone should be enough. It's visually aesthetic, so you're gonna look and feel good. But on top of that, there are actual real life cognitive benefits to working out. Have y'all ever heard the saying, feel good, play good? It's a real thing, and that does translate over to playing video games. That boost in white blood cells is gonna boost your productivity, is gonna allow you to feel better. Find something active that you enjoy. Longboarding is a really big one for me. I carry my longboard in my car at all times. It never leaves. So that way, if I'm just kind of like out and about doing stuff and I have a little bit of free time, I have my longboard there and I can go for a quick ride or something before work. Maybe you like to bicycle, maybe you just like to go for a casual walk, hiking, literally anything. Find something active that you enjoy, and I promise you will feel better, and you will probably notice that you're doing better in your games too. Point number four, make sure you are staying connected. In the year 2023, where everything is digital, it's easier now more than ever to stay connected. But what I have at least noticed a lot when I'm talking with my players over at work, because I am an esports coach, whenever I'm talking with them, I'm talking to them about like, hey, what games are you playing? Do you play with your friends? They're not really playing with their friends like that anymore. And I think that's really, really sad, because I feel like that's one of the greatest benefits of video gaming. We got to think about, what do video games do for us outside of just entertainment? Minecraft is a great example for this. In Minecraft, you can literally do whatever you want in that game. You have complete unlimited creativity. With that being said, it's also a great game for being able to develop social skills like that, being able to learn how to work in a team, learning how to share, how to cooperate. But you can't do that if you're not playing with other friends. Whenever I was in high school, my biggest game was Pokemon. Nobody I knew in school played Pokemon. I got bullied in high school for playing Pokemon. That's where you being proactive and going online and finding a group of people really comes in handy. One thing that I would highly recommend for really anybody, and depending on who you are, Twitch streaming, dude. Maybe you're not the streamer yourself, but go into some streams, find some people. If you go and just spend like 10 minutes browsing on Twitch, you know how many people stream on Twitch on a daily basis? The number is astronomical. You will find somebody that you enjoy. You will find a community that you'll be able to connect and resonate with. It's the other people in our lives that really make life worth living. So please, when you're playing video games, find somebody, find a group, find a friend, anybody that you can play and enjoy your games with. I want to talk a little bit more about what does it mean to be mindful. We've seen streamers like Ninja and all these other big people who just freak out. They just freak out whenever they're playing the games. I think that that sets a horrible example for our youth today. And I know that it's like meme and it's not meant to be taken seriously, but kids take everything seriously. They're gonna see what their favorite streamer is doing on Twitch. They're gonna see what their favorite sports players are doing on TV, and they're gonna want to emulate every single thing that they do, and that becomes their personality. You probably relate. Think of a time where you were a kid and you saw a movie and you saw a character, you're like, I want to be just like that person. And so you kind of adopted their mannerisms into your everyday life at school for a little period. We've all been there, and it's okay to have those outbursts from time to time. But if it's a constant thing, you're not really learning how to manage that, because that's something you're gonna have to learn in the real life. That's a real life skill that will treat you very well in the future, how to keep your emotions in check. If you notice that hey, I'm extremely frustrated right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm about to flip a lid. I'm about to go jump off a bridge or something. Take a step back. Stop playing the game. Go for a walk. Drink some water. But it's not doing you any good if you're just gonna allow this game, this virtual, inexistent thing that's not real, to have that kind of effect on you. Don't let a video game have that kind of power over your life. You're better than that. Last but not least, y'all, just make sure you're always just self-assessing yourself. I don't want to be that person who's all like, you gotta always be looking inside, and you gotta, you know, if you're not always constantly trying to improve, then what are you doing in life? It's not just about that. It's more so just you trying to better yourself so that you can live a better life for yourself. And I think that video games is one of the best ways that we can do that. And if you take all these things that we've talked about today, you'll notice your mood and everything else in your life just slowly starting to get better. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, all that great stuff. I'll be easy, stay positive. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip. Take care, fam. Peace. And cut. That's it. Let's go. We are done. That is Growth Spurt episode number 2 out of the way. Thank you guys for being here, man. How's it going, bro? Hope y'all feeling all right.